Hello, it's me again. So I bet you can guess what I'm doing right now. Recently I reviewed a YouTube channel, Jeremy John's, and this time I'm going to be doing a different one called Feud Nation. Now, when you compare the two, before I get to quality on the two channels, what Jeremy Johns certainly has a lot more subscribers. I don't think this really matters too much because I feel like all kinds of YouTubers start off at the same level, even if it's different times or it yeah, and so I think that a difference in subscribers doesn't really matter. But I should probably tell you a few thoughts I have on Feud Nation. Uh, it's not one of my favorite YouTube channels, and I say that with respect because I have respect for the guy who does these. He's Adam Olinger, and I have respect for the guy because he seems like a nice guy. I've chatted with him a bit on some of his videos, using the comment sections, and he does feel like he's having fun on his videos. And I do respect him for actually trying something a little different from most YouTube channels because I don't really see it that different from. I see it pretty different, like from most other YouTube channels, and yeah, I like that he's trying something different because that's often what makes channels very good. I mean, yeah, some people can do the same thing sometimes, and it can still be great. But it's great to see something a little more original on YouTube, and that's one of the biggest praises I can give to Feud Nation. But I do have a few criticisms, just personally. These are personal criticisms for myself. If you guys might not, you guys might like it. Unlike me, so if you like that sort of stuff, that's fine. I'm just giving my opinion on this. Just out of my own opinion, one of my biggest problems with his YouTube videos is this one section he does called Adam Rants, and in these in these like videos, what he does is he talks about all kinds of stuff that he thinks is bad. For instance, he did videos like cats are awful, bugs need to die, and birds suck. I can see this is all for comedic reasons because because I talked to him a little about them and he said that it is made for comedic reasons, not to be taken literally. However, I just don't really like the idea. I mean, even if he doesn't mean all of this, just using this sort of aspects for comedy, I just don't feel like that's a very good thing. I mean, it's like you're saying about people who you're close to, at least for me, the people who you're close to, how they suck and all just for a joke. And I just personally don't like that. Some people might, a lot of people really enjoy those videos, and props to those guys, but I just feel like it's not a very good thing. It just, personally, it's a personal opinion. I just don't really like the way his Adam Rants videos go. However, one of his most recent ones wasn't for that sort of animal and person or food stuff that he usually does. This time he did a rant on a movie called Avatar: The Last Airbender. Ugh, it's one of the worst movies ever, and I really love that video. It's one of my favorite of his videos. I'm hoping he does more of them. He said he will, so look forward to that. If you haven't checked out his channel already, I did. So yeah, I really love that video. I love the way he was talking about the movie, the way he was just letting loose and all. I feel like that's the sort of stuff he should stick to. Just personally, I think so. Because that's what I think he does really well in. Because that was an entertaining, that was funny. I really like that video. That's probably my favorite of his videos. But okay, that's basically the Adam Rant stuff. I should get to more of his videos. Overall, though, most of his videos I feel kind of mixed about. The main reason for that is because I feel like some certain parts of what he says in his videos I just don't like. I'm not sure if he actually comes up with what he says in his videos or if he has other people to do that, but just the way he uses the humor in most of his videos, I just don't really like the style of it all. It just feels too tough and all, and I just don't really feel like it's the right kind of humor to have for this sort of thing. And yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of his use of humor. I just don't think he does it as well as some other YouTubers out there do. And just personally, of course, some people like it, and that's fine. But yeah, I just don't really like his use of humor. And sometimes I feel like his videos drag a little. I mean, A lot of people have told me that, well, some people have told me that my videos drag, and that's fine, but my videos are basically a lot just going straight in one way for the whole video. His videos do have a few more cuts in them. Not always. Often there are long takes, but it just feels like sometimes he just drags a little bit what he's saying, and it does feel a little repetitive sometimes. Again, I might have that problem myself, but I'm just giving personal thoughts. I mean, the critics, they always say bad things about movies, even though they probably couldn't do much better. But one of my favorite things about his videos is the music. That sort of theme he uses for Feud Nation. I love that theme. I hope he uses more of it in his videos, because that's really entertaining and catchy theme that he has. And when he does those versus videos, I usually feel like he's doing the right things to go over, and I do like that. I do disagree with some of his opinions, though, and that's fine for some YouTubers. I mean, if they can respect other people's opinions on it all, that's good. And he does do that quite a bit. He does respect others' opinions, but a few times he doesn't, and that does disappoint me a little, because quite a few of his choices I do vastly disagree with, and those that he says are fine to be okay with, and those I like, but those that he just says are bad and all, that I don't really like. But still, overall, yeah, his channel is okay. It's not my favorite YouTube channel, but it's definitely worth checking out, and some people might like it a lot more than others. A lot of people probably will like him more than me, because I'm just that sort of person. It's just my personality, But he does work really hard in these videos, and I'm glad he gets to make them, and he has quite a few subscribers, about over 30,000 right now. That's not as much as some other YouTubers, but compared to me and other YouTubers like me, that's a huge amount. So, yeah, it's just checking out his videos, and if you like them, you should subscribe to them, because he has energy, and he's trying, and I'm just not one of those people who agrees with his things, but there are people who do, and I think that those people should go for it, not just take my word for it, because like I said, this is a personal opinion. So just remember that, alright? So yeah, that's basically what I have to say about this channel. I'll be doing a few more videos soon. I have like 2 planned already, so look out for those. I'll be back soon, and this cap will probably be here for a while until my hair gets better. I'm just not a huge fan of my new haircut. But anyway, so that's all for this video, and of course, you don't have to go while you got Timo.